I've already had several calls from around the world wanting to stage this fight. I literally had a call. I have a missed call from Dubai. I have a missed call from the UK, where Anthony Joshua and Klitschko just sold out 90,000 people. So there's interest all over the world. There's interest from everywhere, and those negotiations, those talks will start in the weeks to come, very soon, because this fight is September 16th. And let me just tell you that Tom Loeffler and his team is an amazing team, and it's going to be a lot of fun putting all this together until fight night. And we obviously wish for the better man to win. We have two great warriors here. This is the most anticipated fight, okay? Right next to Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. But the difference is that this fight is gonna have a lot of action, non-stop action. And therefore we're calling this fight Bombs Away. So let me introduce to you Tom Loeffler, who will represent Triple G. Tom.
Thank you, Oscar. Well, I tell you, this fight was a long time in the making. You know, as we've said in numerous interviews, I've been talking to Eric Gomez and Oscar about putting this fight together. They've stayed true to their word. They always said, even since last year, that this fight, we'd make this fight for September 2017. And here we are making the announcement. It couldn't be a bigger announcement in the sport of boxing. It wasn't easy making the fight. It was even harder not announcing the fight before this time here, before it would actually get out, because we didn't know what would happen in the fight tonight. We want to give our respects and congratulations to Canelo and his team. Fought a tremendous fight. Whenever you can shut out a fighter like Chavez Jr., it's a tremendous performance. So we want to congratulate him, and we look forward to working with Golden Boy and the team of Canelo for a tremendous promotion in September. Thank you. So with that, I want to bring up the unified middleweight champion of the world, Gennady Triple G Golovkin.
Yeah, guys, today is a very nice performance. Congrats to Canelo's team and his family. Of course, it's a nice job today. And right now, everybody believe fight for us is possible, September 16th. Everybody excited. I'm very happy. Right now, this for us is the biggest fight in boxing. Please, don't lose this fight. Enjoy it.
Beautiful, beautiful, wonderful. So now it is my pleasure to introduce to you the man who had an incredible night against a bigger guy. He shut him out for 12 whole rounds, made it look easy because of his hard work and because of the team that he has behind him with Chepo and Eddie. So let me introduce to you the man who will face all comers and is willing to be great, and that is Canelo Alvarez. Canelo.
Bueno, pues muy contento de que se haya hecho esta pelea, la pelea que decían que nunca se iba a hacer.
First of all, I want to say I'm very happy. I'm very happy that this fight is finally here, the one that a lot of you said would never be made.
Muy contentos de brindarles otra gran pelea al público. Es lo único que quiero en mi carrera.
And very happy to give the fans another great fight, which is the only thing I want in my career. Thank you.
We'll now open it up for questions. Kevin.
Oscar, if I could ask you first, to start with you. You had Joshua Klitschko, Thurman, Garcia this year, now you're making this fight. What is the impact upon the sport when the promoters put these kind of fights together as opposed to what happened last year?
Yeah, no, when you have fighters that want to make fights, that want to make the best fights, it makes the job much easier. And we have an opportunity to bring boxing back. Boxing was on a hiatus. With these fights that you saw tonight, that you're going to see in September, that you saw with Anthony Joshua, future fights that are going to take place, boxing is back, bigger and better than ever. It's just like everything. It's like basketball when they lost Kobe. It's like any other sport. You have your ups and downs. Boxing always has its ups and downs. It's a roller coaster. Right now, we are living a great moment in the sport of boxing, and we're going to continue it for a long time.
And then for Canelo, if I can ask you, can you evaluate Gennady's performance against Daniel Jacobson? Do you think he won that fight? Did you feel like he came out on top of that fight?
I'm sorry, Kevin, what fight are you talking about?
No, bueno, yo creo que mi opinión es que fue una pelea difícil para los dos peleadores, una pelea difícil por los estilos, y eso es lo único que puedo opinar. Yo creo que ya opinar de eso ya es más, ¿no? Lo único que me interesa opinar es lo que viene en septiembre.
Look, all I can say is, look, it was a difficult fight for both of them. To give my opinion is there's no reason for it. I just gotta get ready for what's next and what's coming.
Right straight in front of you, Canelo, straight back. Congratulations on your victory tonight. My question for you is, knowing that the deal for this fight against Gennady was signed a couple of weeks ago, was it in any way difficult to maintain your focus on the fight that you had in front of you tonight, knowing that this huge fight was made and nobody could talk about it, but you knew that it was done?
Más bien te pregunto, ¿viste que perdí el enfoque?
Do you really think I look like I lost focus?
No, I wanted to know, but how difficult was it for you to maintain that focus, knowing the fight was made?
Yo me considero una persona que tiene mentalidad fuerte y sé separar una cosa de otra. Primero tenía que ganar esta pelea y después ya se hacía esta, ¿no? Pero primero lo primero, y dicen que primero enero y después febrero.
Look, first, I consider myself a person of strong mental strength. And I knew I had to focus. And I knew I had to, first things first, I had to win this fight before I thought or think about anything else. And we showed it, right?
I have a question for Abel. Abel, can you, knowing what you know about Canelo, and obviously you know Gennady better than any of us, can you just kind of tell us how you think this fight would play out? What type of fight it would be? More boxing, more power, combination of both?
I think Canelo displayed today some great boxing skills, great combinations. But he's not going to have Chavez in front of him. He's going to have Gennady Golovkin. I think it's going to be a great fight. I've said in the past that this is the kind of fight that will go 2 or 3 times. And I still believe it, and I believe it even more now than I saw the fight with Chavez.
Sí, saludos a los dos. Esta pregunta es para Saúl y para Gennady. ¿Cómo se imaginan una pelea entre ustedes? ¿Son los estilos perfectos para hacer una pelea de época, un clásico del boxeo? ¿Cómo esperan que se dé ese combate del 16 de septiembre?
Bueno, yo en lo personal espero una gran pelea, donde sí, los estilos se van a hablar para dar una gran pelea, eso es lo que yo espero. De mi parte, como siempre, pondré todo para que así sea.
Look, I expect the fight is going to be explosive and powerful. The styles are there. They should mesh together. And on my part, that's what you're going to see.
Everybody understands right now it's a very difficult fight for both of us because I think 2 great champions. Who win? He's number 1 in the world, maybe pound for pound. Of course, technical, tactical, all of everything. Now this is amazing fight for everyone.
Okay. Gennady, can you elaborate a little bit on that and maybe, you know, the admiration and respect that Canelo has earned from you? Because I know, you know, as recently as earlier this year, you still had doubts about whether or not he would accept this fight. Now that he's produced this performance and accepted the fight, how do you feel about Canelo, the fighter, and Canelo, the man?
You know, right now, I see it's a very good job. Thank you for promotions. Of course, I respect his team right now. He's ready, you know, because everybody wants this fight. Not just him, just people, business, everybody. So, of course, I respect this situation. I want this situation. Thanks for promotions.
Saúl, buenas noches. Preguntarte por acá. Preguntarte, para esa pelea, ¿habrá algún título de por medio o todavía no han llegado a ese tema? Porque tú eres campeón de una división, Golovkin es campeón de otra división. No sé si se pondrá en juego algún título o será como esta contra Julio.
Esos detalles todavía están por definirse.
The question was whether we have time. Look, that'll be to come. We'll talk about that later.
Lo importante es que está la pelea.
Look, the important thing is the fight's done. It's next.
Okay, we are ready now to pose the fighters. Get your pictures.
Down in front. Down in front, bald guy. Guy in the middle, please sit down.